Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another Daily Market Report brought to you by Mike Bjork. Today is Friday. Happy Friday to you guys. It's May 25th, heading into a long weekend here, and happy Memorial Day. And want to say thanks to those families and personnel that sacrifice their lives to protect us and our freedom here in the U.S. And again, I want to say thank you to those folks here uh, for all their sacrifices. We'll jump right into this here. We'll get a bit of data here. Next week, there's going to be a lot more data than what we had this week. Today, we got durable goods orders for the month of April. So, previous reporting was back in, we had a lot more in general that were shipping out. So, this is actually pretty good news because those big ticket items really can obscure the numbers here, play a big role there. So, you go from negative 1.7 to a positive 1.7. As you can see, the big difference, big swing in there. Last but not least, we got consumer sentiment in May here. So we had a 98.8. Forecast that maybe it might be the same or a little bit higher at 98.9, and it came down slightly to 98.0. So still in the same range, but again, a little bit disappointing there. Headline news: stock market is mixed. Nasdaq's the only one that is up right now. The other two are in negative mode right now. Part of it is oil. One, we're going into a long weekend here, so sometimes they kind of like to be in a position to go into long weekend. Anything happens, especially we've been having a lot of geopolitical this week, from the trade with China to North Korea, that maybe is sometimes safer for them to park their funds into their flight of safety, which would be like mortgage-backed securities and treasuries. So, but oil today is making the news because OPEC and like Russia, we're talking about perhaps maybe increase in their output, which would drop the prices in oil, but especially heading into the summer or driving season here, and which would be good news for consumers. But on their side of things, it drops the prices. And then we also got some Fed speakers today. Most notably, of course, is the Fed Chairman Jerome Powell will be speaking today in I believe it's Sweden at a summit over there. And of course, if depending on what they say, that could always if it sparks the markets, it could go one way or the other as well. And of course, we mentioned North Korea, and North Korea. Recent item was, even though we officially canceled the June 12th meeting, they're coming back and saying that they're willing to meet any time on any platform and stuff. So, anyways, until we hear more about that, I guess we don't. I guess we could take that off the table here a little bit. But again, investors are a little obviously a little pessimistic about it. It's been a little thorn on our side for a little while here, the back and forth banter between the two countries. So let's move on here. Take a look here at the bond market. Bond market is rejoicing. We've got this nice trend here going upwards. We broke above the 25-day moving average the other day, which is obviously very good news. Didn't really think it would last, but with these geopolitical news and creating this emotional output, it's really helping out the bond market, and we're actually quickly approaching this 50-day moving average, which becomes a ceiling resistance, and we're approaching that. Right now, we're up about 14 basis points, which is good enough to have better pricing today for interest rates. Very good sign here. And then 10-year Treasury, again, this is same way. It broke down below the 25-day moving average, so now it's approaching its 50-day moving average lower, and it's down to about 2.94, I believe it is. So a long ways off from being up to about 3.11 down to 2.94. So that's quite a big difference, about 13 points right there. So nice improvement so far in the interest rates, especially heading into a long weekend. And of course, we're approaching the summer season here as well. So overall, good news. All right. If you guys want to get more updates, just come over to Twitter. You can find me on at Mike Bjork. Markets will be closing early today, so I'll put early close. The bond market closes by 11 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And again, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Be safe, and we'll see you guys on Tuesday. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.